Welcome everybody to the WNBA Bank Shop presented by the Fantasy Boutique. Go to dfsboutique.com to tailor your game like a winner today. So we're here to talk obviously about WNBA. We're going to get into this 3-game slate for today, and we're going to start off with guards. So first off, we have Brittany Sykes, and she is 4,900 and plays for the Atlanta Dream. She has been having a dream last couple 3 games here, and just been performing well, outperforming her numbers for the season. And for the season, we'll look at those key stats. She's averaging 8 points per game, 3.2 rebounds per game, 1.2 assists per game, and then she averages about a half a block and a half steal a game. So she's probably bound and determined to get one of those per game. Definitely good play. I think in tonight's matchup. She's been garnering a lot of minutes over the last 3. She's gotten 28, 34, and 33 minutes, and all those have equated to over 27.8 points, Fanduel points in those games. So definitely really liking her ability to get you some points and value at that. So moving on from her, we have guard Jefferson from the San Antonio Stars. She is 5,300. Definitely having a up and down last couple of games, but as far as fantasy production goes, based on her average, a 31.2 game, an 8.7 game, a 39.2, and a 26.2. So outside of that 8.7 game that she had, been faring pretty well, and she will take on the Connecticut Suns tonight. Her averages and key stats for the season are 11.2 points per game, 1.7 rebounds per game, 4.7 assists per game, and then she averages 2 steals per game. Definitely another solid play, good value, 5,300. That's what we're looking for out of our guards tonight. We're trying to get really good bang for our buck in the guards. I think the matchup's good for her, and I think she can capitalize on it, especially if she gets those minutes that she's been getting, and will put up big stats for sure. So last but not least on our guards, we are looking at Lashia Clarendon. I knew I was going to butcher that name, but she plays for the Atlanta Dream. She is 5,400, and she's been right around her average the last couple games. Had a game where she was under and a game where she was way over. Her last game that she just had an outing was 33.3 Fanduel points, and that was against the Liberty. She will be taking on the Wings tonight, Dallas Wings, who are not like a stellar defensive team. They're not a bad defensive team, but so her key stats here, we have 10.2 points per game, 4 rebounds per game, 6.3 assists per game, and 1.1 steals per game. Just 4 stats that she can reach over 1 per game on. Definitely helps her bottom line as far as Fanduel points. And, again, she's going to need around 27 to hit her 5x value. I think that's something she can do. She does average 24, but she's had some games over 30, so I don't see why she can't do that tonight as well. So I look forward to watching her try to do that tonight. Moving on to forwards, we have Jonquil Jones, and she is just playing out of her mind. She's been right about her average, which is a high average of 35.2 points per game. Basically, the last couple games here, she is definitely able to continue doing that tonight as well. She's taking on the San Antonio Stars. She has key stats of 16.1 points per game, 12.2 rebounds per game, 1.2 assists, 1.3 blocks, and she's really close to a steal per game. She's about 0.8, so definitely almost a five stat category where she averages 1 or more per game. Is definitely a threat to double-double, as she is obviously averaging a double-double for the season. And that's going to give you high points right there automatically. So she's really consistent, and she's able to put it up. And when she gets really going, she's able to put up really big numbers. So definitely a play I like. Jones there. And then let's get into Harrison for the San Antonio Stars. She's been just getting down over the last couple of games. She's basically gone from 17.2 points all the way up to 41 Fanduel points, which is pretty impressive. And her numbers, game log wise, minutes wise, I mean, she's 35, 27, 23, 30, 34, 30. So she is definitely putting it up. She has 2 over 40 Fanduel point games in the last 6. So at 4,900, she is definitely a big option that you can take advantage of to maximize your value. So her key stats are 11.3 points per game, 5.6 rebounds per game, 1.5 assists per game, 1.2 blocks per game, and she's averaging 0.9 steals. So again, almost a 5 category, at least one average for her. So solid. Definitely like her ability to be a top performer tonight. Then the last but not least, we're going to move on to Elena Delle Donne, and she is 8,000 tonight. She only has a 34 fantasy points per game average and has not really lived up to having some massive performances as of late. Just played the Mercury tonight, so she'll be going up against Griner. And I think a lot of people will be on Griner, but Delle Donne has a way of kind of showing up in these matchups where she is maybe not necessarily considered like the top player, but like right around there, and she has to up her game. So she is definitely a player I like. She's in play. I'm not super duper going to try to like lock her in or anything, but she does fit the category in the bill for me as far as her key stats are 19.6 points per game, which is obviously amazing. 6.7 rebounds per game, 1.5 assists, 1.5 blocks, 1.3 steals. So she is averaging 5 categories where she has over at least 1 in each of those categories. Again, stat stuffer, something that we really look for to take advantage of in FanDuel. So those are my 6 plays that I really like. 3 guards, 3 forwards. Go over to dfsboutique.com. You will see that we have a membership. It's $5 a month, about 16 cents a day. You're going to get all of these great things. Obviously, from these videos are free, but we expand onto those into our Slack group. So we'll be talking about plays, and then we'll also have extended player pools. It's usually about 14 people per slate. So we expand that to give you some more options, some deeper punts, stuff like that. And that's just for WNBA. We obviously also have the Suicide Squeeze that Alex does over on baseball. And we have our NASCAR show that me and Jay do. And then on top of that, we're just growing and growing every day. So definitely get in there and lock in your $5 a month. Definitely worth the value. And we definitely appreciate anyone who comes over there and wants to talk sports with us. We are enjoying the growth that we're having, and we look forward to doing some more and helping out as many people as we can. Not have to really go crazy in depth with their time and research to put together a solid lineup that can cash for them. So we'd love to see you guys over there at dfsboutique.com, and just go sign up if you have any questions. I'm on Twitter at Patch of Black DFS, and you can come and ask me any questions you need to do. And other than that, good luck tonight on your lines, and hope to see that you all did well, and let me know how they did, and look forward to talking to you guys more. So good luck, everybody, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.